Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Alexandra. Thank you so much for joining me today, my beautiful collective. Today I'm going to be getting you some messages from your person, and I'll be using a Flaming Roses Lovers Oracle. So, let's see. What does your person need you to know today, collective? Let's see. Healing. Okay, first card out here, collective. I guess your person and you are going through some things right now, okay? Um, it doesn't even necessarily mean that you guys are not together, okay? It could just mean that you both have kind of maybe taken a break, okay? Maybe you guys just haven't been talking as much, okay? And it's because your person is on a healing path right now, okay? So, what I'm feeling from this, I'm feeling more like your person's past relationships, okay, have kind of made them quite jaded, okay? So, by the time they kind of got into it with you, I think that they were hoping for the best but expecting the worst, okay? But more so they were expecting the worst, okay? Um and now that maybe they've kind of realized that you are nothing like their exes, I think that it's kind of made them have to really, really sit down and think, okay, about their mindset, and how they kind of approached the relationship with you so far and how they want to go about it in the future. Okay. So I'm getting that obviously your person did not have good relationships in the past, okay, for whatever reason. Um, I'm getting a lot of, I guess it's more fear from your person, all right? Like obviously the past relationships didn't end well. So I don't think they ever really kind of took the time to heal themselves, okay, from the trauma of it. In fact, I think it was almost like as soon as they got out of a relationship, they would jump into another just to kind of get over the pain of it. So they kept doing that and doing that. And so basically, they never really healed, okay? They just kind of kept accumulating all this pain, okay? And so your person basically has a shitload of healing that they needed to do, okay? So when they got with you, they probably weren't ready, okay, to be in a relationship with you or anybody else for that matter, okay? Because they were in denial, okay? I mean, the Nile ain't just like a freaking, river in Egypt, okay? Your person was like heavy, heavy, denying everything, okay? Like they just didn't want to feel, I guess, okay? They've been betrayed, collective, okay? So I think that's kind of what it kind of comes down to here is that they just didn't want to have to, like, own up to maybe it was their fault, okay, or maybe they played a part in it, right? It was just easier to, like, forget, okay? Um, but like I said, though, you have kind of triggered the healing in them, okay? So whether intentional or not, this is what your person needs, collective, okay? Because if you actually do want a future with your person, then they have to be healed, okay? They have to heal themselves in order to actually devote themselves to being with you, okay? Um, because otherwise, collective, it doesn't matter, like, if you're with your person, right now, okay? Because there's always going to be some sort of like intimacy issues between the two of you, okay? There's going to be like issues between the two of you, okay, that are going to remain unresolved, okay? Unless your person actually kind of sits down and does the fucking work, okay? And that's something that you cannot do for your person, okay? That's something that they have to do on their own. So, yeah, let's see. Wishy-washy. Yeah, see? Okay, so that's what I mean, is the fact that your person never really, really took the time to heal themselves, okay? So when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, they are really, really wishy-washy, okay? So I'm getting like in and out energy, hot and cold, okay? Possibly player energy, maybe even, kind of like they don't really know what they really, really want, or maybe they do, but they're just too afraid to go after it, okay? So, again, this all comes down to the fact that they never really healed, okay? And again, that has nothing to do with you, collective, okay? This is something that your person has to do on their own. It's something that they first have to even admit, okay? That, yes, I do have a problem, okay? And yes, I do need to kind of sit down and figure it out for myself, okay? So, if your person has kind of been like blowing hot and cold with you, collective, it's not your fault, okay? It's not your fault. Um and unfortunately there's really nothing that you can do about it, okay? In fact, I'm almost hearing like the more you love them, the more you kind of like cater to them and like be there for them, the worse it is for them in a sense, okay? Because it's almost kinda like they can't handle all your love right now, okay? They can't handle it, period, okay? Because they don't actually know how to accept your kinda love, okay? Which is very pure, which is very true, okay? So, to them, it just comes across as, like, quite overwhelming, even though they really do love you a lot, and even though they really do, like, love everything that you do for them, okay? But it just freaks them out at the same time, okay? And, again, comes back to the fact that they are not healed, okay? So I don't know if your person ever told you about their exes or not, okay? But if they haven't, then what I can tell you is that the energy from it is that they really did a number on your person, okay? Like I think there was just like a lot of trust issues going on there, okay? They weren't like the most trustworthy people, perhaps. Maybe neither was your person for that matter. Like there's a lot of deception, a lot of manipulation going on, okay? And maybe that's what your person thought was like a healthy relationship, so called, okay? And so he kind of kept like replicating that pattern over and over again with like whoever he would kind of get together with, okay? So that's why healing was never a part of the equation, okay? Because why would you need to heal if, you're constantly like lying about, how you feel and basically just lying in general, right? You really don't need to. But with you, like I said, like you are actually the real thing. You are the real deal to your person, okay? So that's why this is all kind of coming out right now, okay? Is because they finally see that, oh my God, this is what like real love is actually supposed to feel like. And how come I can't actually like feel it? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just feels like part of them is kind of, I don't know. It's almost kind of like they're closed off to love, okay, because of all the trauma that they've endured in the past, okay, from their past relationships. And that is like obviously making them not be able to be in a full on relationship with you right now, collective, okay? So, let's see what else. Me, you, complete. Okay. See, this is exactly what I was saying, collective, okay? Is that you are the real deal, okay? Like, look, you basically are the missing piece, okay, in your person's life, and they know it too, okay? And that is why they realize that they need to heal, okay? And the thing is that if they don't actually kind of put in the effort to heal themselves, then it's never going to work out between you and your person, okay? Because they're always gonna kind of feel like something's missing from them, okay? And that part is actually the part that they need to heal, okay? They have to know that on their own they are worthy, okay? Like they don't need somebody to kind of make them happy, okay? Even though you do complete them, collective, okay? They need to know that either way they can be happy on their own, and either way they are like a strong individual, okay? It's just that obviously with you, you would complete them, okay? And they would be that much better. But they have to know first, okay, that whoever they're with doesn't define them as a person, okay? They need to kind of basically get some like self-love going on here, collective, okay? Because that's also what I'm feeling is that your person is very, very insecure at the heart of it, okay? That's why they kind of keep jumping into relationship after relationship, okay? Is because they kind of need that validation of being with somebody, okay? Even if that person is like, not treating them well, okay? Or like cheating on them or whatever, okay? I know it doesn't even make any sense, right? But in your person's kind of twisted mind, like that's what they need in order to feel good about themselves, okay? It's just to like kind of have somebody there, almost like a placeholder collective, I guess, okay? Because they don't want to do the work on themselves, okay, to make themselves feel good about themselves, right? They just want somebody else to do it for them, okay, just by kind of like being there as like their girlfriend, or whatever. Whereas you collective, it's like you actually do want to be there for your person, okay? Like genuinely, you do love them, you do care for them, okay? And I think that your person realizes that, about you is that you really do love them a lot, okay? And I think that they do love you too, collective, all right? So that's why at this point, there's just a lot of things that your person kind of needs to like sit down and like figure out, okay? Because it's almost kind of like, they're so tired of kind of like going through all these relationships, right? And they want to actually settle down, okay? That's the energy I'm getting, collective, and they want to settle down with you, okay? They really do. So communication. Right. Okay. So remember I said that it might just be that you and your person aren't talking as much lately, okay? It doesn't have to mean that you guys are in separation. So with the communication card coming out here, coming out right under healing, okay? I'm going to say that your person has obviously taken the time to do some introspecting, okay? So maybe they were kind of in hermit energy, which is good. Okay, you want them to be in that energy. And so now they're ready to actually talk to you about it, okay? Maybe actually like let you know what the hell happened in their past relationships, okay, that kind of made them the way that they are, okay? Because, I really do get a lot of jaded, cynical energy from your person, okay? You probably felt it too, collective, okay? But the thing is that at the same time though, they were actually falling in love with you, okay? So that's why it was like such a confusing time for your person, was they didn't know how to reconcile it, okay? They just didn't. So look forward to your person kind of like maybe just kind of sitting you down and like literally having like a real heart-to-heart conversation with you, collective, okay? Painful. Yeah. So, you know what? Nobody ever said healing was going to be easy, okay? It is a painful process for your person, okay? Especially since now it's almost kind of like the first time that they've ever done it, okay? Is kind of what I'm hearing. Like they just did not want to deal with it, okay? They didn't want to own up to the fact that maybe they were broken and damaged, okay? And they really did need to kind of fix themselves, okay, before they kind of got with anybody else, all right? So believe me, collective, your person is going through it right now, okay? This is a painful process for them. They're realizing a lot of things about themselves that maybe they just I think what it is that they are figuring out like a lot of the blame that they placed on their exes perhaps was misplaced, okay? Like it takes two to tango, and maybe they were blaming their partners for everything, but really they should have kind of been, turning the mirror on themselves, okay? Because like I said, it takes two to tango, okay? So your person definitely had a role to play in the breakups and all the confusions, and all the misunderstandings, okay? And whether they want to or not, it's like they have to kind of admit it now, okay? If they ever want to hope to have a future with you, all right? Um and so like I said, that is part of what made them so wishy-washy, right? Was the fact that like I said, they just didn't want to kind of take any accountability or take any responsibility for their actions, okay? But now that they kind of do, it is painful for your person, okay? It's kind of like it's time to grow up. You can't stay a kid forever. So, um, mystery. Okay, you know what? The fact that it came out right under this, you complete me card, I'm gonna say that your person actually does find it quite intriguing, okay? The fact that out of everybody, you are the one that kind of completes them, okay? Maybe there's just something about you, collective, like you're not their usual type, okay? I'm getting like opposites attract energy here. Um, in the sense that like you are probably the most mysterious, okay, out of everyone that they've dated. Um, you're not easy to read, collective, okay? So in that sense, yeah, you do have like an air of mystery about you, okay? And it intrigues your person for sure. So I'm getting that I don't want to quite say it like this, but probably the people that your person was with in the past, like maybe they were easy, okay, in the sense that they were easy to get, they're easy to keep, there was no challenge to them, okay. It's like they're an open book, okay. Your person could read them, okay, very very easily, okay. It was a quick read, okay. It was a boring read, okay. So it was almost kind of like they were playing checkers, okay, with their exes, but with you, it's like they're playing chess, okay? They're playing a very, very interesting game of chess, okay? And they never quite know what to expect out of you, collective, okay? So I'm not surprised, okay, collective, because yes, this is my collective, okay? You guys aren't like, checkers, okay? You guys are definitely chess, okay? You guys are like, really, really complex, okay? It's not easy to read you, collective, all right? Because, you tend to kind of like not show all your cards at once, okay? And, I think that's what's different about you, okay? Is the fact that like you are literally night and day, okay, between, their exes, okay? So I think that they really, really like that about you, all right? And it's almost kind of like they met their match in you, collective, all right? That's what I heard. And they don't quite know how to match your energy at this point, okay? Because they have to realize that they're not your match just yet, okay? They want to be, okay? They want to be your equal, but at this point, collective, I mean, let's face it, it's like, of course, you are like just miles and miles ahead of them at this point, okay? In all areas, in all aspects, especially when it comes to love, okay? So your person has a lot of catching up to do, okay? Um, but like I said, though, collective, I think you probably realize this about your person, okay? Because, just based on the cards, there's no way that you did not know that there's something off about your person, okay? And the way that they kind of, treated you so far, okay? It probably wasn't the best, you know? Just to say that they definitely could have treated you a hell of a lot better, okay? Um, and you're worth it, okay? You totally deserve better than them, okay? But you do love and care for your person, so that's why you kind of stuck it out with them, okay? So, like I said, this is a complicated situation for your person, okay? Because, they're basically having to like do a 180 almost in their life, okay? Everything that they've kind of thought was true and accurate up until now, up until you, is wrong, okay? So they've basically got to like get out of this conditioning that they've had for so many years, okay? Um and it is going to take time, collective, okay? And it's going to take patience. So, if you really do love your person, collective, then be there for them, be supportive, okay? Because it's not going to happen overnight, okay? It's just not. And I'll be honest with you, like this kind of trauma, the healing isn't just going to be something that like happens, like in a month's time or even two, okay? This healing is going to be something that that your person is probably going to have to do for the rest of their lives, okay? So I don't know if you're kind of willing to go on that journey with your person or not, okay? Um but, the fact that this card did come out, I mean, it does tell me that you two are like a perfect match, okay? You guys are kind of like fated to meet at the very least, okay? To help trigger the healing out of your person. So, of course, it would be really really nice if the two of you are actually, going to end up together in the long run, okay? But, again, that all depends on you, collective, okay? Like, do you want to kind of be there for your person and um kind of be there on the journey, okay? Or do you maybe want to say that your person maybe just has too many issues, okay? And as much as you love and care for your person, it's like you just can't handle it all, okay? There's no right answer, there's no wrong answer here, collective. I mean, you have to do what's best for you, right? Even though you may love your person, maybe you just can't handle it right now, okay? Because it is a lot to take on, okay? These issues are like pretty deep seated, okay? So it is gonna take a lot out of you, collective, okay, if you decide to kind of stand by your man, okay? Um, so anyway, that's what I have for you today, collective. Hope you found it helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we will talk soon. Bye.